Hello everyone, you're welcome to Real Chat, Real Experiences, Real People, Real Stories. Once again, my name is Kenneth. In today's episode, we are hosting a young lady, a graduate of mass communication, who once presented on one of the radios around the country, who decided to quit for some reasons, who is self-employed, who is doing a number of businesses. So we are going to hear from her, and maybe me or you or someone else may be inspired. Yeah, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, like. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're talking to Nagoja Sharifa, and I do quite a variety of things. As you're seeing, right now I'm doing beads and zivudewala. I started long time ago.
Okay, so you're doing beads, bracelets, you're doing wristbands, you're doing anklets, you're doing waistbands.
Yes, exactly. Just like you've mentioned them, I do all of them.
Wow, I understand you're a graduate of mass communication and you once worked on a radio station around the country. What is that? Where? And what happened?
I was working. Actually, it wasn't work, it was volunteering, something of the sort. Volunteering with IUIU FM. By the time I was working at IUIU FM, I was studying. When I broke off from studying, actually, within that period of working with IUIU FM, I was cooking.
Cooking?
Yes.
You're a chef?
I'm not sure about that, but I know how to cook.
Wow. So what is that? Cakes, pancakes, popcorn?
As making lasagna food, and I used to do it on delivery, and it was occasionally on every Friday. So I used to cook every Friday and still work with them for some few days, some few shows.
Was that outside catering? Was it self-employment? Was it your own thing, or you were working with a team of people?
It was self-employment with two other people, my sister and my other friend, who used to work together. Like we brought the idea and yes, teamed up, 3 people. We started. Okay, we laid strategies how we are going to work on it. It was Mbale that time, and we were new in Mbale. Okay, we were just students there. So this friend of ours, she was born from Mbale. She studied from there, so she knew very many people around town. So we decided to work along with her, so that we get an easier way of connecting and contacting with different people.
Was that alongside presenting on the radio station?
Yes, it was. It was the first time. Then I quit. I chill out on everything. I remained on cooking, where we used to only cook on Fridays, but the rest of the days we used to go around town looking for customers.
For food?
Yes.
What kind of food was that?
It was lasagna, which had rice, matoke, nuts, chicken, meat gravy, Irish beans, and vegetables.
Okay, so are you still doing that?
No. The moment I left Mbale is the time I left that business. I wanted to do interior designing.
Okay.
Yes, so I bought beads,
When was that?
That was in August.
Last year.
Yes.
That means you had quit Mbale, you were here in Kampala, or you were still in
I was
Mbale?
still in Mbale and I was still cooking at the same time.
Cooking and studying online. That's
Yes.
what I'm thinking.
Yes, I was studying online because it was COVID period, and I was cooking and studying as well. Then I ventured in these beads. I went and bought beads. I wanted to put them on a board and design our room.
Your room where you were staying?
Yes, where we were staying. So when I bought these beads, some girl told me people love these beads for what? For wearing in the waist.
Okay.
Yeah, so I sat down and thought about it. If at all I made my own waist beads.
Your very own?
Yes, my own. So I asked my sister if she wanted waist beads. She told me unfortunately she doesn't want. So I decided to buy mine. And I first had the boards with me and bought those beads. I mixed them. I wanted to glue them on a board. Actually, I mixed them. That is how I came up with all this. So on one Friday, as we cooked food, made deliveries, got done, came back home, some friend of mine came over. She had brought back the trays which we used to serve food on. So she told me my beads are very beautiful, and she asked me whether I can sell to her. I was like, it is fine, I can sell to you. If I told you, you tell me what you like. Okay. She told me I want exactly like these ones. So I told her, you will come back tomorrow and pick them. The following day she came and picked the bead. She came with another friend, and that other friend also ordered. So on going, another friend came.
So were they all ordering waist beads?
Yes, they were all ordering waist beads. So those 3 people bought waist beads. That's when they opened up schools. So I went back at school, and these 3 who bought waist beads from me told the rest. So those rest came and they told me they wanted waist beads, and I had only bought some few beads, like few colors. So I went back to the guy who sold to me the beads. I told him, do you have different colors? He told me, I can bring for you if I told you what, you make orders. I ordered for some few colors. I took them at school. I started making waist beads. So that is how I got very many customers, and I actually employed my sisters.
Now please tell us, while you were buying these beads, was that your money?
Yes, it was.
Or it was part of tuition?
No, it was my money. It was my money. When I saw people are demanding, that is when I invested more in the beads. I increased on the stock, bought different things to design them. That is when I started making beads officially.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came to Kampala to visit my brother. So when I went to see his girlfriend was wearing
bracelet.
Yeah, a bracelet, these stone bracelets. So I looked at them and admired them. I asked her where she bought them. She told me they gave it to her as a gift. I bought the beads. So I went back to school. People embrace when someone comes to buy a waist bead, they see the wristband. So they were on high demand. I called back in Kampala because I had got the contacts of those people who supply to me. I told them to send me more, and they sent them via YY.
Sending beads?
Yes, beads. I actually stopped buying from Bale, the beads, and I was buying them from Kampala.
So you abandoned a local supplier, you went
No, because
overseas in Kampala.
okay, he had few colors, and yet in Kampala these people had a variety of colors which would attract the buyer, and different people would come. I want pink, I want red, I want this color, I want this color. And yet this guy, he only had a few colors, because most of the people who used to buy from him used to use them to make shoes.
Oh, wow. Great. So did you only have customers within campus or even outside?
For the first time, I had only customers within campus. So when I saw business was booming, I decided to start posting them on my status. And when I posted them on my status, other friends posted on their statuses.
Your customers?
Yes, my customers. And these customers brought more customers even from outside the school.
Did your parents know that you were doing that business?
At first, no. They did.
Did they know you were working at a radio station?
No. Okay, they knew I was studying.
So, what was the reaction from your sisters after quitting the radio into this?
Nothing. When I left that place, it was at around 10. I went to my brother's girlfriend's workplace. I sat there a while thinking very many things. Should I go back to Jinja? Should I go back to Mbale? Or I remain in Kampala? So as I was thinking, time went on and I couldn't travel back to Jinja, so I just came to my brother's place. I decided to settle with him. I actually saw he was suffering when it comes to breakfast. He goes to the restaurant, lunch, he goes to the restaurant, and in a day he would spend something like 20,000 just on food.
So you decided to employ yourself?
Yes,
at your brother's home.
I actually told him ngenda fuka kadama waneno nga nkufumbirako emmere. Like
Lusania?
No, just normal food to cut the costs, because I looked at it when I came. He used to take me for breakfast in the morning at a restaurant, lunch at the restaurant, supper at the restaurant. I sat and I was like, muri bagagga wano nze nsobola okufuuka kaddaama nenkola ki nembafumbira breakfast, lunch and supper. Good enough, your workplace is near home. And he was like, that's not a bad idea. So I started cooking at home. Wake up in the morning, cook breakfast, sit, watch screen, cook lunch, watch screen, supper. That's the day it's done. So he was like, kati gwogena tula neno every day nga toyina chokola. I was like, I'm trying to look for a job. I got some of my one account of mine, Instagram account. I changed the name. I put Legit Beads because my first business of Lusania, it was Legit Foods. So I wanted to keep on the name. That account named it Legit Foods, Legit Lusania, because I already have another account which has Legit Foods. So I got this. I called it Legit Beads. On post, I posted one. I had one post there. I got some customers who called, and they're like, they told us, we've seen a post of yours on Instagram. You sell beads, but it's like, yeah, I do. But you make a pre-order. So when they made a pre-order, they sent me money, and I told them you're going to get them in like 4 days time. So when I saw it's like that, I called back in Mbale. I told them pack all my things, send them to Kampala. I had actually gone with some to Jinja. I told them pack everything of mine, like those beads, and send them to Kampala. So they sent my stuff. nenkola orders immediately. Nenfuna border guy. I got some money because I had some money on me. Those customers who had sent me their money for the orders, I went and bought more beads with the actually I bought also charms, these charms. So I spiced up the beads. Nenzongeramu ekirungo. I started posting them. I kept constant posting on my Instagram because nalabanga waliyo market. Yes, nenziramu ne posting on WhatsApp yange. My friends embraced that. Ntinazemo kola beads. They started making orders afresh. Kati, I used to buy these beads. These normal beads nga zo nzitonda 5,000. Kati I started also buying these stone beads because nali kumpi nechi the supplier. Awo nga nzigula nenkola also these introducing these stone beads in the market. Awo nentandika ofuna chi ba customers. Actually zineno nezigwa
akatale
zineno nezigwa akatale nga tebazaagala because bali balabanga they are for kids. Ezo nensoka nenziwa space ne focusinga kuzina stone beads. Ezo stone beads nezitunda nnyo ya. Awo nengamba I have to focus on waist beads and wristbands. That is when I came to sell these until now.
Wow. Business egaziye gwenga ambadde. Obamu olinamu oli bu waist beads.
No, kati kiri bwekiti. Whenever I make my beads ez'omukono oba ez'ebigere, customer nansanga akagula there and then. Kati kimpa obuzibu nze okubaako n'ekyange. Nyinza okukikola customer nangamba nkatwala.
Ndowooza ekyo kirungi. Kati wandibadde oyambalanga 8 10 wali.
No, sisobola awo mba ngenda labika. Nina picture gyesagala labikiramu. Otagala labika ng'omugenzi Moze Radio. Exactly. Kati mba nina okwerekeramu nko nange ng'omuntu. But wemba nga ntambulako ne never. Kati eyo jemba ntambulidde wensangayo omuntu nga nsobola mu approachinga, obviously mugamba excuse me, I sell beads, I sell bangles, I sell this and this. Kati ye kenyini yerowooza either nangulako oba na taking my contact na kugamba me I don't wear them but I have people who do what, who wear them. That is how I get my customers.
Hi guys, I'm Patience Wawina. If you want to see more stories, reality talks about people's career, about how people are living in Uganda, kindly subscribe to Real Chat, like, comment and share. Love you all.
Okay, mpozi kyetwagala okulaba oba kyenandyagadde okubuuza njawulo ki? What's the difference between stone beads and these other beads?
These stone beads tezifading ate ziri a bit heavier. Nga wozikutte oboti ziri a bit heavier. Kati olaba kaneno bwe kati okakutte naye tekazitowa. Naye kati wokwata eno ate ezitowa n'okusinga bunene obungi.
Kati buno bufa.
Like kale bufading ane yadde butakingamu nko some good time ne maintenance yo differing. Kati obanga tokanaabiramu tokakoleramu biki kasobola obeerawo nga kalamu for some good time. Naye zino stone beads ziri very very strong. Tezifading tezimalaga gononeka just like that.
Ate wano ndaba olinawo ebintu byanjawulo. Olinawo obunamba, olinawo nze sibimanyi naye ndowooza omulabi yandiyagadde akimanyi. Kati katutandikire wano eno.
Zino letters actually nina orders kati zino order nasootinzeemu buli eyaŋŋambye erinnya lye ndinoonyamu muneeno nenkola ki nenditeeka waneeno kati wemba nga nkola nenondamu muneeno kati kisinziira eri customer. Most of the times wabanga alina kyayagala waba alina gye yakirabye ampeereza ekifaananyi naŋŋamba I want exactly like this and I have to make it exactly the way it is oba naŋŋamba send me pictures of what you have nemuweereza ku bye nakola ye kennyini naakola ki neyeetegereza n'alaba kikyayagala.
Okay, kakati mugana amannya kambuzeemu wali abantu abalina amannya amampi ekyokulabirako nga Isma nga Ian nga Sam ate wali abalala abalina amannya amawanvu ennyo nga bali baganda baffe eri mu Western Uganda. Kati encharginga the cost of making those things is it different oba kyekimu?
The cost is the same. Oba gwe Ian oba gwani oba gwani
kambuuze nze neŋŋamba nkolera bakashaba Ruhanga byayanga byalema erinnya bwe lityo n'oli nakusaba nkolera Ian
kati nkugaidinga nze nga ki nze nga bukola kati wobanga ozze n'eri erinnya eppanvu nkugamba nsobola okukolera n'okatunulako n'oŋŋamba oba okasiimi just to make it clear to you nti tekagenda nyuma kagenda ba full of the name nga bid ziyinza olabikirako nga 3 oba 4 ate nga gwe main aim yo
yalinnya
bid.
Okay. Eyange yalinnya kati wemba njagala linnya lyokka
then welibanga limalayo kabidi era nkukolera mnayenze customer mukolera ekyo kyayagala naye wendabanga tekigenda kunkolera nzenga kubanga waliwo okola ekintu nga kiri kulabikira bulungi gwe nga akikola n'omugamba kino nga tekiri kuvaayo either kiri gyaliyo kugamba nti nze nkyagala bwentyo
oba njiyiza
oba njiyiza gwe kyonaalaba nti nno kikola kivaayo.
Buno ogambye bwa 15 buno butonotono bwekiwato kati nze wemba njagala eri eya stone
kati era kisinziira nsooka nemmanya ekiwato kyo like kiri mu size ki nendaba bwengendo teekako kozi sikakolerangako muntu naye kale era aba Nigeria babwambala bombalabye ababyambala actually aba West African babwambala nnyo buno stones ate bo bagamba babwambala according to classes kati the higher class okay the nobles I don't know
A class
yes bambala these stone beads kati era wolaba omuntu nga abyambadde manya nti awera
ako akali mu bulago kako
yes nze yakakola.
Okay, buli lwembeera eyo mu town oba ku mikolo olaba abantu abakazi nga bambadde beads mu bulago nga nnene yo nga nnene nnyo simanyi oba ozikola kuba wano sizirabawo.
Nzikola kati there are some things byenkola nga kiba ku pre-order ng'omuntu agambye ndi kwagala ekintu bwekiti ne bwekiti kati era n'abo abakola ebyo modeling biki ajja n'akugamba shriz ndi kwagala something like this osobola kikola n'enkugamba yes kati wobanga ozze n'ekyo ekintu kye batatera kuntuma abantu olina osooka okunsasula nina osooka oba sure of your order kasita onsasulawo nga ngenda nkola ki nfuna materials zonna nga nkukolera ekintu kyo exactly nga wookyagala.
Kati ejjinja abazadde bo bamanyi nti okola no business?
Yes, mami wange akimanyi.
What's their reaction? Ntigwa designing ebiwato by'abantu.
Actually, it's like nasooka nentya okumugamba nti this is what I do, because different people have a negative attitude about waste beads. Naye time came nga wemba mbiweereza ejjinja mbiweereza ku workplace ye. Kale simanyi ngeri gye nakikolamu, naye nakimulaga nti it is what I sell, it is where I get my money. And actually ng'omuzadde yenna aba n'ekintu ekimusanyusa nti omwana wange munange tatudde butuuzi awo, they are not expecting money from anywhere, at least they have an income for themselves. Kati she just embraced it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Naye wamukolerayo? Eyo tuveeyo. Okay. Ongambye watandika n'emitwalo 2 ng'otandikira ddala. Kati wootuuse ne woolaga kiri kitya, sooka otulage ekifaananyi.
Kati wentuuse nteekamu ssente nnyingi, nteramu ddala ssente nnyingi, cause ate ziri beads ze nali nkozesa wali eri si ze nkozesa kati.
Kwegamba ekintu wateekamu sukaali?
Yes, nakyongeramu kasupu nenkispicinga ate abantu ne bakyagala. The fact that mbaguza something very nice and at an affordable price.
Kati ayagadde okuyiga asobola okujja naye n'ayiga?
Yes, kati ekyenjawulo kyennina nze ng'omuntu sikale bino ebintu sibisasulirangako okubiyiga, so omuntu yenna who approaches me to learn something from me, I always give them free lessons.
Wow, oli wakisa. So kati ayagadde okukukuba akuba ku namba ki?
Ayagadde okunkubira ankubira ku my Airtel eli 0701 53 42 87, era nga waba wakumpa ku ssente era eri mmanya gange Nagujja Sharifa. Ayagala okunfuna in business ayinza okunfuna on my Instagram handle eri kati business natuka ekiseera nengikyusa erinnya nenjijja ku Legit Beads nenjiza ku The Beauty Pro.
Okay. So njagala obuulira abalabi baffe akalungi akali mu kwambala beads.
Akalungi akali mu kwambala beads. These beads abantu banjawulo abaziinamu ki? Abaziinamu kale buli omu alina different perception about them. Kati nze ng'omuntu my first bead gye nayambala as fat COVID, twali mu COVID nga ngezze nze nangyekayiika. Kati ne ngamba let me wear these beads ziwachinge ki my weight. Actually nakolanga eri tight nentandika okukola workouts nendekerawo okulya ennyo. Kati by the time we natuuka okuddayo okusomero nga eluzeninze eyo bead eluzeninze nga nsazeeko ne ku masavu. Kati that is to me when I wear a waist bead I'm watching my weight.
Wow. Loza abalabi mulabye omukyalo ono kyakola from P5 from Sweets to secondary ngali mu bangles n'amasaawa to campus ngali mu Lusenia, after campus ali ku radio IU kati ali mu beads era ali mu boric acid era ndowooza kati wabuzayo okufumba cake oba naye omufumba.
By the way nakolako business y'okutunda cakes. That was in COVID period 2020. Natundira ddala cakes
ez'abagole oba zino?
Nali ntunda birthday cakes. Yeah, nazitunda for actually the whole of my COVID period. Nali ntunda ngoyo ice. Tuyinza ofunayo nga weekend ngeyo ne tufumbayo cake yaffe ne tulya. Kati baneiba ne batandika okukola orders mbakolera era nga mbakolera naye nga loki.
Ndowooza kantandika okukola appetite ya cake eya real chat.
Yeah, obviously era tujja gikola.
Aha, awo nno oyogedde. So omukyalo n'omuwulidde story ye. It's a long story, it's an inspiring story, it's a good story for the youth, for you, for me. We remain as Real Chat, real stories, real people, and real experiences. Once again, my name is Kenneth. To contact us, please, there are numbers on your screen. Contact us. We shall get to you and do Real Chat. Thank you.